أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. My brothers and sisters, good afternoon once again wherever you are, but good evening from here, from Africa here, I will say. And this is coming to you as usual once upon a time from the office of Islam. Know your religion and the golden voice of Islam. My sister out there, we're still talking about sisters. We still are talking about our women, those in matrimonial home, our wives. And we're still telling a woman what she shouldn't do to her husband, as we gave her husband what the husband shouldn't do to the wife. Now, if our women out there will listen to what Prophet Muhammad ﷺ is saying, he said in one of the hadiths, if I were to be someone, or if I were to have a power to command someone to bow down his head, to anyone, I would have asked a woman to bow down her head to her husband. Wow. What this hadith is teaching our women. This hadith is automatically teaching a woman and telling a woman that her husband should have to obey him. She shouldn't have to disrespect him. Not to talk about stealing her husband's money. Today we are talking about stealing husband's money. Some women are stealing their husband's money. Wow, sister, why do you have to do that? Stealing your husband's money? Taking his money without his permission? After all he did for you? After feeding you, clothing you, buying cars for you, buying everything for you? Feeding your children, doing everything? He has presented himself to you as a responsible man, as a responsible husband. So my dear, you have no right to steal anything from your husband. But if you do, God is gonna judge you. Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said no to that. Unless on one condition, and even that condition, we have a lot to talk about that. If a husband is not giving money. A woman came to Prophet Muhammad ﷺ and said, Ya Rasulullah, my husband, and the one she's talking about here is happened to be an uncle to the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, Abu Sufyan. It's not giving me money. It's not giving me. Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said, do you know where he has been putting the money? He said, yeah. So, okay, no problem. Take from that money what you can feed yourself, feed your children, clothe yourself, clothe your children, without taking it over, or without israf, we call it in Arabic language. Arabic language, we said israf, tabdhir. No. Without taking and doing whatever you want, taking it over, no. Take what will feed you, and then clothe you, clothe your children, clothe yourself. That's all. That one, you have a right to do that. But come to talk about women, those who have been stealing from their husbands after he has done a lot of things to you. Do you have any right to do that? I'm asking you, my dear sister. How? The time you're doing that, have you forgotten Almighty Allah? And here is Prophet Muhammad ﷺ is telling you, a good woman, a responsible woman, is a woman that a man can trust her on his money. A man can trust her in his world. She have to protect her husband when he's absent and protect his money when he's not around. And then here you are stealing from your husband. My dear, don't say we are attacking you, no, and don't say, oh, look at what this guy is saying over there. No, we are telling you what Islam is forbidding you. Don't forget, Almighty Allah is watching you. If your husband did not see, if you have ever do something like that, go back, search your husband, or sit down with your husband, ask for the forgiveness. He's gonna forgive you, and don't ever try that again, because it is forbidden in your Islam to do something like that. Thank you very much, and may God bless you. Once upon a time, this is coming to you from the office of Islam. Know your religion and the golden voice of Islam. Still follow our videos. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Ya Habib, mashallah.